Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing okay, and first and foremost, thank you for being here as per usual. If there's a noise in the background, I do apologise. Cara is being attacked by a sausage dog right now. Let's move on into today's news, which is very important, which apparently the PIP Lifetime Awards have been confirmed. I'm going to break this down in a bit of detail for you guys because some of this information is a little bit hit and miss, but let's get right into it from the sources who work at the DWP, who've been on the phone to me today. Let's get into it. Okie dokie, so effectively the government bill, or rather the final bill that they're looking to produce, will feature the following. The largest increase in out-of-work support in 4 decades, real-term increases in universal credit, which will be pushed through into law, and then of course lifetime PIP awards for people with long-term conditions unlikely to improve. Now, that's the biggest one, but I'll just go through a few more, obviously, which I've posted. Okay, a £1 billion investment in work coaches to provide tailored employment support, and the scrapping of the 4-point threshold for new PIP claimants. They go on to say that a comprehensive review of the disability welfare system, which will be led by Sir Stephen Timms, MP, not the best guy in the world, to be co-created with disabled people and their chosen representatives. Of course, we will wait and see how far that goes into fruition, if that actually works or not. But I just want to take a couple of things away from this, guys, which, let's be completely honest, it's nothing that we didn't already know. It's not new. This information has been out there for quite some time on the public forums, i.e. via Scope or Disabled News. You know, it's been all over the internet. The biggest thing is the lifetime PIP awards for people with long-term conditions unlikely to improve. Now, the caveat to this is who makes that decision overall. So when we say a lifetime PIP award, do they refer to that being as a 10-year light touch award? It's a very grey area. They haven't actually confirmed this as such, and I don't believe that they're going to. And when we state a long-term health condition unlikely to improve, again, what are we referring to? Are we referring to those with severe PTSD, mental health conditions, which a lot of people, unfortunately in this day and age, are stating that mental health is the new bad back and it's being used to scam the system. I don't always agree with what people say. You're entitled to your own opinion, I'm entitled to mine, but I do really feel a bit worried about who will be making this decision. I don't think it'll be made by the correct people, which would be doctors and, professionally trained people. Again, it will be through these assessors, and I think it'll be through the DWP in-house, and we've already seen how bad that's actually progressed over the last couple of years. The next thing is the protection of the health element of universal credit for both existing claimants and new claimants with severe medical conditions. Again, who is, utilising that? At the moment, the DWP accept your doctor's sick notes, or rather fit notes, whatever you want to call those these days. The problem being is the government is trying to clamp down quite harshly, actually, on getting GPs to provide that information. So if the DWP do require this information to make that decision, unfortunately, most claimants won't be able to do that because they've had that ability removed by getting the GP saying, no, sorry, I cannot do this. I get why they're trying to do it to some degree. I understand, okay? And on paper, it looks great, but we do need to be very cautious and very careful. The review is still an ongoing process. We're not going to hear anything in depth until roughly November 2026. That's the estimated time frame at the moment. It could get brought forward depending on, the outcome from this. But as per usual, I would like to know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. But guys, again, this information is on the internet out there for you all to see. I will try and get some links down below as and when I can. It is of course a very busy Sunday afternoon, so I do apologise in advance if I don't get round to doing it over the next couple of hours or so. But just be cautious with what you're seeing on the internet. Again, there are a lot of content creators out there doing a very, very similar thing, and unfortunately giving you the incorrect information, which in a way is designed to help them and help their pockets, which is unfortunate, but they do exist. Once again though, thanks for watching and being here as per usual, liking and subscribing and sharing your thoughts. Have a great rest of the weekend wherever you are, and I look forward to seeing you in a video in a few days' time. Goodbye for now.